Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I put on my fun jammies
Okay.
so that it doesn't feel sad. You tell me the terrible that happened in the news today.
Our Supreme Overlord Vagina Neck sent a letter to like the Prime Minister of Greenland or Norway or something, saying how he since he didn't get the Nobel Peace Prize, he doesn't have to like think peacefully anymore.
Remember how that was the generation that was like, everybody gets a participation trophy? And it was like, fuckers, we didn't drive to the store and get them. You gave them to us.
Yeah, they forget that.
Okay.
And
But she can't like get painter's tape and put his name over her name, so it doesn't actually matter,
well,
right? It's a pity prize.
yeah, basically,
It's the Nobel Pity Prize.
and it's not decided by Norway
Okay.
or Denmark. It's a committee.
Right.
It's not like
Is that the worst thing that happened today?
no.
Okay.
Again, Lord Vagina Neck, or Lord Vagine Neck.
I like that. That's nice. It's
yeah.
like when Target decided to be Target.
Yeah.
And then they decided to be dumb.
Yeah. Well, Lord and Commander Vagine had some weird rambling press conference today.
Oh, I saw something about this.
And I was working and watched part of it.
What is this? Little bunny's foo-foo? Like, what the fuck are you doing at work?
I was watching a press conference.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, I'm so sorry. I have retained my sleepy pajamas. Go ahead.
And it was where I'm at right now is this. All political parties aside.
What's about to happen?
Oh, you just go with me on this journey. There was a time in this country to where if a president, I don't care if they're a Democrat, a Republican, an independent, a little teapot, short and stout, it does
Quaker.
not matter. One of them too, the oatmeal man.
Your dad is Quaker. What's wrong with you?
He likes oatmeal.
Oh my God.
But if they were doing and saying the things like the complete unhinged things that Vagine Neck is saying, they would have already removed him from office. They would have done an impeachment and actually removed him because there wouldn't have been a cult. It would have been country over party.
This is my impersonation of our current Congress as an owl. Who will actually step up and say no? Who?
No one. I don't. I mean, and anybody that sees this knows. And if they don't know where I stand politically, I don't know what you've been watching.
It's not a political
but
thing.
It's not. Just, if it's not a political, you're right. But just a.
Did you? Not.
It hurts.
I saw a TikTok earlier where somebody explained it, and I'm gonna get this wrong, but they were like, not all people who still refer to the ride as Splash Mountain are racists, but all racists still refer to the ride as Splash Mountain. It was the Dapper Manatee. It was.
I like that guy. That guy's
very much so. And so, and they explained it very well. And I think like when you draw the line, it's not political anymore. It's never been political, but it really isn't now. And so people are like, why should things be different now? Because they weren't different in last time. And so now is the time to do it. And so I had hope today. Can I tell you about my hope?
Yeah.
Okay, here's where I am. It is not a political thing. It happens to be politics because we don't have another word to explain it. And so we are assigning that one. This is my take.
Okay.
And so it is beyond time for someone to come forward and say the emperor has no clothes. We have been leaning into satirists and comedians and celebrities and all this kind of stuff. There is no amount of money that will save your soul and can get you to win whatever fucking thing it is that you think you're going to win right? Like the bill always comes due. So I was reminded today, the reason I didn't get to see the news today, hi everyone. The reason I get to see the news today was because I was teaching a class. I work in a space where I teach sometimes globally. And
because you fancy.
I'm not fancy. I keep waiting for them to find me out. I cosplay as a rational adult every day. And so far I've made it.
You're real good at it.
But there were people from Colombia and Germany and Denmark. And we had folks from Canada, go Toronto. We talked about the Maple Leafs. There were Hoosiers, one yesterday, from what I understand, from a gentleman from, the middle of the U.S. We had folks from China. We had folks from everywhere. And we were all just nice and friendly and kind and good. And everybody made space for each other. And there was none of this shit. And so for like a couple of hours today, things were normal in this small little contained space. And I think that it can be that. We just need to expand that. It's that 3.5% rule, right? Like we just need 3.5% of humanity to say like, I don't fucking think so, man. And things will be better. And so I'm holding on to hope. And ICE is coming to Philly this weekend. And
well, the people ice and also actual ice from nature.
But for those folks who are like super God-fearing and everything, maybe they should take that into account. Like, I sent you a boat. I sent you this. I sent you this. Like, I'm just saying that I am hopeful. I have on my silly pajamas. I don't know how it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try my best. The torches of Gondor have been lit. There's an opportunity for us to do better.
I'm wanting to see what these jackbooted Gestapo fucks get when they come to Philly.
Hopefully nothing, because that's what they're hoping to do. They're hoping to create a splash with BIPOC communities who are already so inappropriately, so unacceptably underserved, and take away from the images that they're showing right now in Minnesota. Yeah.
Well,
and so I hope nothing.
Oh, no, but like, I don't mean violence, but Philly is, yeah.
It's Philadelphia.
But she means that in the nicest way possible.
Oh, fuck, I do. No. Like, we literally still have a chair from the spectrum. Like, we're, yay, Philly, right? But, go Filthies, go Birds, all the things. I love you, Gritty.
But I've seen where people are, like, following ICE agents saying, like, kiss, and other things. Like, I've got friends. When I first moved north and I made friends with people that live in Philly, like, I took notes on their level of, like, cursing and insults because it was impressive. Mm-hmm. So I can't wait to see the TikToks of what people say to them. And I hope
everybody's very safe.
Oh, yeah. And those fuckers aren't going to be able to turn around in Philly because you've got a one-lane road and people are going to have their cars double parked.
And they're going to have all their tires taken off.
So
Make sure to take all four, because then you can get your insurance better.
Because there's not going to be violence. They're just not going to be able to get anywhere in Philly.
Again, I'm just going to say, I think you're right. There might be snow. And so maybe this is an opportunity to recognize that, like, the only time that Christ got weird was when he was in a garden and he was like, maybe I don't want to do this. And he chose differently. And when he showed up and started really flipping some tables because people weren't being cool. And so, yeah, people are going into churches and saying, stop that. And yeah, we're being sent snow the weekend that there's ice is supposed to come in. And there's some poetic justice to this. And it's time to go to sleep.
I'm a godless heathen. I don't know what the hell you were just talking about.
Hope.
So
I'm just talking about hope.
Burn it to the ground.
We should watch Andor again.
Burn it to the ground.
No.
Burn.
I have friends everywhere, honey.
I like fire.
Okay. We're sending you love.
Fire.
Take your meds. Drink your water. Fire. Get some silly pajamas.
Fire.
and be safe no matter what happens. Be safe.
With fire.
Ugh. Good night, everybody.